my channel. Today I'm coming on to show you how I make this layered star. It's very similar to the layered circle that I made I think about 6 months ago now, so I'll tag that video down below, but today I'm going to show you how to make this one. What you're going to need is a nesting star die. I use the 5 biggest. The 5th one's over there, it's just really big, so I've done these and I've already cut it out. Now I used the Magical Forest paper pad and I've just kind of picked colours that I think look together. I kind of went with non-busy patterns and then one busy one, and I always like to have a glitter one, and I always think it's better to be the one that is the most visible. I've actually stitched this one here. I don't normally do it, but I just thought I would stitch it today. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your bottom piece, and I like to puff up the second one. So I've already put the foam tape on there, and I'm just going to take it off and then stick it down. And everything I'm going to be sticking down, I'm going to use hot glue. I just think it's the most effective for this because it is like an embellishment, so I don't want anything falling apart. Just going to layer it on there. Now I know that some of the stitching isn't going to be visible, but I just think it'll add an extra cute layer if you're really paying attention to it. So there's that one, and then I'm going to layer the other 3 on. So they're just going to end up going like this and sticking on there, layer them in each other. I have also puffed up the top one on gold as well, so I'm going to stick those all together. The hot glue gun I'm using is from Spotlight, but I used a hot glue gun that was like $10 for years, and I've finally only invested in an expensive one, so you don't need super expensive ones. If you want to add some extra detail to it, which I'm going to do with this one here, I have some gold twine. I'm going to put a little dot on the back with hot glue. I'm going to put the gold thread on there, and then I'm going to just wrap it a couple of times. It just gives a little bit of texture, I find, and I think it looks really cute. So there we go, I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to put some hot glue over where all the seals are. This is just a a silicone makeup brush that I just use to hold hot glue down if it's really, really, really hot. Cut off the excess, and it just adds a little bit of texture. You don't see it very much, but it just adds a little bit of texture, and I really like that. If you like these kind of tutorials, please consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel. I find that if you have pattern paper that has patterns, make sure that you kind of line them up facing the way the pattern faces. You don't have to. I just think it makes it look a little bit more thought out and like you weren't rushing. So there we go. That is that. Now, I don't have any of the Magical Forest ephemera, but the Marigold ephemera I found looks very similar. So I've grabbed a few pieces, and I'm going to start with this vellum ruffle that I've made. I'm just going to glue it straight in the middle. I just find it's really nice to have a piece in the center to kind of work off as your base. I just really like how that works. I'm also going to wrap this with this as well. Again, just really building up that texture. I just love the way that texture looks lately, and kind of just adding vellum, glitter, paper, a little bit of, I'd call this fabric. It really adds to that texture. And there we go. I'm just gonna really seal all that in place with hot glue. I did the same thing with this with my layered circles. I just love the way that it looks. And that's that with the thread. Now, I'm just going to layer up some pieces just to kind of see how it looks. I have this heart here. This is like one of the first things I got from AliExpress, and I thought maybe I could try and make it work because I haven't used them really ever. But I kind of want to see that for 43 cents because I think it looks cute. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to attempt to stick these together. And then that's going to get glued on there like that. And then we'll stick that on. Okay, so you could leave it like this, but I'm going to be a little bit extra and add a few more things on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a dangle. These are just my box of little dangles, and because I have wood grain now, I kind of want to use like a wood grainy feel. So I'm going to grab a couple and just see the one that I like the most. See, that pink doesn't really match that, so I'm not going to go with that one because it's a little too off. That pink is not perfect, but it still looks cute, and that's too little, so I'm going to go with this one. I do like to just make quick decisions. I have this bag of little eyelets here. I do have a couple of containers of eyelets, but these ones are really big, and the pink that I have again is really musky, like a really baby pink, so I don't want to use that much. So let me see if there's a pink in here. There we go, that's what I want. I'm going to grab that one out. Okay, so I'm going to simply put this in the center as best as I can. So I've kind of cut it there with my crocodile, and I'm going to push in my eyelet. There we go. And then again, just using my crocodile to seal it up. And then I'm going to take what are these called? I'm going to take a jump ring. I'm going to just seal it up. Make sure that you're using a jump ring that's big enough to actually reach your eyelet, because I've made that mistake sometimes where the eyelet just doesn't reach. So there we go. And then I want to put some pom-poms on there. So here's my just container of little ones. I do have bigger pom-poms, see, like these sizes, but they're going to be too big, so I want the little ones. I think that'll be cute. I'm going to just use that one, and then are they the same colour? They are. I also think that'll be cute as well. I like to use tweezers when I'm attaching pom-poms. I just think it's more delicate, so I'm going to go one there, and then maybe one there. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, and then I'm going to use hot glue because it's the best. And this one is going to go right there. I kind of like them to accent each other. I have always been a big fan of the rule of 3, but I don't know, when it comes to pom-poms, I just love doing 2. Okay, there we go, there's that. Now, lastly, I have these marigold puppy stickers. I haven't opened them yet, so they're very sticky. I'm seeing if I can use any, because there's some really little ones in here. Like, that could be cute. there you have it. That's how I make my layered star charms. I really love how this one turned out. If you enjoyed this tutorial and you would like to see other videos like this, please consider subscribing and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.